Hey, Earth signs, I hope that you're doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for your next set of readings from the 23rd through the 26th. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're brand spanking new, welcome, welcome, welcome to this channel. I'm not churchy, not religious, but there are going to be times that I could come across that way to you. I'm also somebody who feels the energies, so please don't be offensive, because sometimes it can come across really, really stern. It's just that I'm experiencing the energy. It's always for uprightness sake that I am addressing that energy. So anyway, you've been warned. I am connecting with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth, who is my Yeshua, my salvation. He's just beautiful energy. I love him. He's truthful. He's faithful. And so if that's not something that you're looking for, then this is where we're going to depart. Otherwise, stick around and welcome, welcome, welcome. And we'll just grow together. So earth signs, there's some major energies come across my table for the next couple of days. And obviously there's no time in the spirit. I could be referring to something in your past, but it might be something that somebody else getting a glimpse of in the future, and somebody now is dealing with it. So you just put the pieces where they go. But as always, Jehovah is revealing some really strong energies. I just did the earth reading, and my God, it was profound what was coming out, but it's actually going with, you guys are my last video, it's actually going with the rest of the element sign readings. And you could probably go watch the water sign reading, because the sun right now is in a water element. And I always direct everybody to go watch those anyway, because we're all under the sun. And so that's very transformative death energy. I will say that the air sign had 3 death cards come up, and a card that literally stated murder. And somebody, it could be in danger, and I don't want to scare anybody, but you want to know before something was to take place, so that you could, you could save a life. Or some people are dealing with things like that they've already had to go through, and they're coming through that. At the same time, the energy is still there, and they'll play out differently for any given person. So please go watch all of these element readings, and because everybody has thoughts and words. So the air sign reading was just extremely profound. But anyway, if you are new, I get real talk information on my channel. So people going to sit down and watch those gory movies. Well, this is real talk stuff. All right, so you've been warned. You want to know real stuff that's around you, or would be around somebody else, so that you can forewarn or lead somebody to this video or whatever. Okay, so that's what we're here for, is to help one another come up higher, to get this crap out of the earth. This is why I do what I do. All right, earth signs. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out and see what Jehovah wants to say to you all. Thank you, Jehovah, for clear defined messages for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo from the 23rd of October through the 26th. Jehovah, bind, block, and rebuke every nasty, dark entity and force and demonic energy that would try to make its way into this realm. You cannot pass. You cannot. Jehovah, rebuke you straight back to the pit and cast you down right here and right now. Every murderous thought and every murderous act, may you be condemned straight to the pit. Jehovah, rebuke you. Jehovah, give me the wisdom to interpret what I need to. Thank you. So we have the devil energy coming out itself here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Cups. Well, that's crying over spilt milk. And things not turning out as the way somebody wanted to. And somebody's hadn't seen the positive side of a situation. And they need to turn around, though there's still 2 cups there. The 10 of Cups is here as well. I want to say 10 of Cups came out in this deck for the air reading. So the Devil card is the ego card that's coming out as well. And let me turn the light on here. Give me just a second. There we go. That might be a little bit better. The ego card, a false entrapment in the mind. Somebody just thinking things. And the devil card is anything from addictions to exes and divorces and any kind of hardship. This could be bosses, this could be father figures, this is just real hard. It's ego. okay, in the way of something. But somebody been bitter within this devil energy for some people because something didn't turn out the way that they hoped for. And some people just need to get out of their own entrapment in their mind, because there are 10 cups here for some people. This is a rewarding family energy. Somebody was trying to work something out, and something happened. Somebody just kept going back to the way they were. Then I guess it didn't work out as you tried, and all you can do is say, I tried. Okay, whatever has gone on here. But there's trustworthy relationships for some people. It'll go the other way, given any given person. Only you know. This the energy. It could go either way. In a moment, things can change, is what I just heard. You got to get out of fear, though. This goes back to the ego card. Goes back to negative and fear-based thoughts. Okay. Well, like this crap. You got to get out of that crap. But I will tell you that there was some stuff, though, coming out in the air reading, people. There really was. And obviously, Jehovah was knocking it out, and every word will be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. And so you're either going to be upright and call out upon Jehovah and be saved, or there's some danger around somebody. Somebody got caught, I think, cheating. And that stuff brings nothing but freaking disaster, people. It really, really does. All right? So whatever's going on, because it was really showing out in the water energy reading, and well, the fire reading was there as well. It's just really correspond each other. I'm not taking that. Give me just a second. So whatever's going on, it's huge energy, though, for the next couple of days. But what do you want to bring out here for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo? Show me Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo from the 23rd through the 26th, please, Jehovah. You know all things. What's the most important thing that Earth energy needs to know? So we have the 6 of Pentacles, and this is a generosity card. Somebody's given money or something physical to 2 other people, whatever this is for any given person. We'll keep going. And we got the devil energy here and ego going on, and something not working out, or it didn't at one time, and it is now being generous. Show me Earth energy. So that is your energy. And back and forth. There's 2 kids on a maybe a playground or something like that, but this is a decision card to be generous, back and forth with I don't know what to do kind of energy. Well, we got fear-based thoughts here going on in the mind, Earth signs, and you're really showing up here in your reading now. Somebody needs to get grounded. Yeah, somebody really, it's raining, and somebody in somebody's heart, or somebody just looking at the window and contemplating things, and what do I do, and stuck in a rut type of an energy is showing up here. Okay. This could be a doll relationship. Obviously, if somebody had high hopes for something and somebody come back and now it's just like it just didn't turn out the way somebody was fantasizing it in their mind that it would be if they came back, or if they did, or if they will it be, or something like that's what's coming through my. There's some type of thoughts going on, some type of entrapment of something in the mind space here, Earth signs, and it's just like looking out the window, and my gosh, and just there's just kind of a back and forth kind of energy really showing up here. We have the Queen of Wands showing up here, and this somebody get up, take action, but this is the other woman. Obviously, people, we got some fighting and stuff going on here in some stuff. Okay, I'm gonna also take one more card here, and we have the King of Wands. Well, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That's a match. That's a match. But the King of Wands was in the water reading. And if one of these are upright and one of them's not, they're in the reverse, then somebody's a cheater. And that really was showing itself here. We do have the 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I mean, that's a death card. I mean, somebody's like out in the rain, big time, out in the freaking rain. It's something that's going on. So decisions to be a match or something, but somebody really in the mind, this is conflicts. There's been all kinds of fussing and fighting, maybe other parties involved, maybe family, I don't know, but something's back and forth. Maybe it's your kids. Something's happening. If both these are in the uprights, it's very spiritual energy and it's positive, but there's something wrong. There's something wrong here, people. There really is. Somebody has stepped out on somebody. That's not going to be for everybody, people, but something's happened. All right, we got the devil here. And if you've got an ex or something like that, that's gotten in some type of a way, but you know there's a match, but now you're back and forth because of all of that. Then for some of you all, that's the case. But there is generosity here. If this is work, because there's 8 pentacles, that's work. I'm going to take some work and somebody's back and forth about it. There was a foe in the air reading, and you got 10 swords here, and bitterness and crying over spilt milk there, and yep, we got the 10 of cups, and somebody's in their mind. There's some type of addictions going on. Somebody has sexual addictions, and that's what it would show. So we have a journey. Is something happened on a trip? I don't know. Show me more for earth energy. A misfortune. That's fire type energy. Something misfortune has taken place here on some type of a situation or a journey, or a much needed journey needs to take place, or somebody's sad because they couldn't leave and now they had to stay, or I'm only saying this because of what I seen the other day. There were 2 people that were seeing eye to eye, or thought they were, but there's a bunch of people playing something here. And and I did a reading last night, and somebody was trying to get away, but they had to stay for a while and play that way before they could get out of Dodge. And that's not going to be for everybody. But that energy is still coming through my spirit here. It's just like somebody's like, man, things didn't work out the way I wanted to. And somebody had to turn around and come back just to play somebody. Well, something's going to be caught with that, people. You're not going to get away with doing that. That's not going to be for everybody. There's a sigh here. This card goes back to a widow energy. Well, we have a scholar, and this is somebody that, you know, you're looking up to for wisdom and things like that. Well, somebody needs to just go to, those of you who are trying to work out a relationship, and you had high hopes about how it's going to be when it come back around, and it just has now just back and forth, and you're up in a rut, and something's misfortune about something. Maybe you just need to go to a counselor. I don't know. Earth signs, there's just some energy that I'm feeling for the next couple of days. So everybody just needs to calm down in the elements, because we are under the heaven of transformation right now. We really are, as above, so below. And just think about death itself. It is, when it comes, it's never the same. And so going through this with people and feel like, oh, I'm just stuck in a rut. If you're upright and you know somebody else is upright, or you're testing if they're upright or not, you need to connect with the divine spiritually. He'll let you know. Somebody's died though, and maybe they died in a fire. I don't know. When something happened on a trip, there's something to do. I'm just seeing this fire here. I don't know why. There's a building on fire here. There are death energies here showing itself to me. There was a murder. The literal word was murder, and 3 death energies came out on the air. Somebody murdered somebody, people. They really did. And somebody's been bitter about it, and now somebody's been in their head because of something that's been going on. Somebody's freaking ego is just out the wazoo, and if they're bitter and they're trying to come back around, they've been back and forth, and somebody's been trying to come back, and you thought maybe they were true. Now somebody's in their head about that. Well, people, there was a freaking murder of some type of situation that's taken place. There's just no way around it, people. It's just here. I'm going to take some, my God. Show me earth energy. A family member has been involved, and someone's been watching for a long time. There's legal FBI. So the death energy is FBI energy. It is. Wealth is going to be on its way. And somebody says, I know that I lied. I do accept it now. I know that I lied, but I didn't want to go to jail. But Jehovah is saying that there is going to be a justice for something. If somebody did a murder, then that was past energy. And somebody been trying to hide it or do whatever. There's a letter, there's a legal document here as well attached to that. And there's money and wealth will go back to inheritances and grievances and all that kind of crap. Then that's all it's showing. Then that's just past. At the same time, if somebody really is in their mind about getting back with somebody, and you know somebody was a player, or both parties stepped out on a relationship and it got bad, and you're still trying to weigh out motives, and there's this energy of having negative, fear-based thoughts around that, then you don't need to be moving forward until you find the peace in that, because that'll get you every time. You move. We are told to move forth by peace and peace alone. That's it. Please forgive me. Well, somebody is trying to ask for forgiveness, but somebody's back and forth in something here. We have there's a moral vice here, and also somebody made an allegation here without any type of proof about a situation, and but there is also a moral vice here. There is a murder, people, that took place. There's just too much death that's happened. That's showing itself in these readings. It says we are the same, and Jehovah laughs at his enemies every single day. Let me take from this other. Well, somebody has an enemy. The devil's here. You are protected in a positive way. There's a young man involved in a situation between the ages of 18 and 30. And so either that young man had some type of a murderous act done to him, or he did something, or he's protecting somebody, whatever that is for any given person in your case. Something that stands out is here. We have tears. And at the movie, and just do it now. Jehovah says somebody's supposed to just do something right now. All right, let me take one more. Jehovah, you know all things. So there's tears here, people, and there's tears here. There's been a black eye. There's been a fight. Well, look, there was a fight. There was a duel going on in the air reading, okay? And something's happened, and somebody's saying, please forgive me. If somebody come back around telling about something that did take place, and maybe at the movies, I don't know, about some type of a death or something, and somebody's needing forgiveness because something happened within that, then that's what it's showing, I guess. Show me earth energies. Yeah, there's a judgment here. There's a snake in the basket, and this is something that was somebody was trying to catch somebody up on a net or to store them or in clay. That's death energies. It goes back to a judgment. There's a judgment here, which is death energies itself. Okay, people, oh my God. I really wish I would have a better energy for you all for the next few days, but I can't apologize for what Jehovah wants to bring out in these readings. And like I said, I get sobering information. And if this is something being wrapped up finally, and you're going to learn about something, and it's sad, energy, then you're going to have to go through your process of whatever this is. And those of you are going back and forth about a relationship, and you absolutely know somebody has been very detached within something, you better think twice, and you better get real still on the inside and be led forth by peace and connect with Jehovah and be very honest before you move forward. All right? Because there's some type of misfortune here. I mean, we got the Ten of Swords is a death card, and then we got somebody, you know, literally out in the rain underneath that card. Okay, if you are dealing with somebody who is psychedelic and eats mushrooms and stuff like that, and that's what's showing here. We do have the Hierophant here. Yeah, there's a competition somewhere, but there's just a competition going on between people. Somebody did step out in a relationship. I have to say that because I was seeing that energy, and somebody's out to hit somebody off, or did. Like I said, if that was past energy and you're coming through that, that's in you love and light. That's been really hard energy. Some of us have already gone through this, and there's judgment now on it in a very big way. All right, earth signs, until next time, shalom.